Well, let's begin on our backs today and just open your heart a little bit as you're laying on your back and just breathe for a couple of minutes. If you have a rolled up towel, you can put that under your shoulder blades or just bring your arms out to the side of your mat. Begin intentionally slowing your breath down just a little bit. Your legs can be out long or in constructive rest. We're going to work on spine and side body today. So let's take a big good morning stretch, stretching long on our mats, flat on our backs. And then pick your feet up and take them to the right corner of your mat. And then lift your hands and your shoulders and move them to the right corner at the other end of your mat, creating a gentle long stretch in your left side body. Return back to center and stretch long again. Hands and feet in opposite directions. Moving your legs and feet to the left corner of your mat and your hands and shoulders on the upper part to the left corner. A nice banana shape here. Enjoying a nice opening in your right side body. Bringing yourself back to the center of your mat, stretching again. And then tilt your pelvis just a little, pressing your low back into your mat. Breath. And then exhale. And then tilt your pelvis just a little bit, bringing a nice curve into your spine. Bring your knees in toward your chest and hug them, give them a hug. And make your way to a seated position. If it's comfortable to rock forward and back, do that. Otherwise, come onto your side and bring yourself up to a seated position. And we'll do the energy medicine wake up. So we'll switch to the energy medicine breath, breathing in the nose and out your mouth. And start with the four thumbs coming to your collarbones out about an inch and down about an inch. On, off, spleen 27. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Moving your thumbs to the top of your sternum. Helping activate your immune system. Moving to your side body, continuing with the energy medicine breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Helping on your spleen, helping with digestion. Move to your cheekbones, and your stomach meridian, helping with grounding. Bring your hands to your thighs and notice what you notice. Little homolateral tapping, right to right, left to left. Dust that off and begin your crossing over your energy. Good for brain health, good for patterning our energy the way you want it to move most of the time. Bring your hands together in front of your pubic bone in a triangle. Good time to set an intention. I'm beginning again with routine. When you have that inhale, flipping the hands at the mouth, reaching high, and rainbowing your arms down. 2 more times like that. Bringing that intention up and spreading it into the field. One finger to the belly button, one finger to the third eye. Breathe in, pull in and up, 3 breaths. Hooking that energy in. Circle, just sweep your arms up to high mountain. Leave your left arm up, bring your right arm down to the side, move it out to the side a little bit. Reach high with the left, switching to the Ujjayi breath, and then rainbow that left arm over, creating a nice stretch in the left side body. Both hip points stay on the ground. On the next inhale, come back to high mountain. Exhale your left hand down. Rainbow your right arm over, creating that space on the right side. Inhale to high mountain. Reach both arms up. Bring the right hand down again, leaning towards the right. And we're going to add some movement in here with sweeping the left hand across the front, planting it, letting the right arm come across, and then with the bend to the left. And then with your own breath, continuing this sweeping from right to left with your breath. You can look up at the sky if that's comfortable, or you can be looking down at the ground. Haven't really done a lot to wake our necks up yet. This should feel good on the back. The next time your hands are forward, just bring them to your knees and bring your head up if it's not already. And let's do some neck circles, drawing circles with our nose, increasing the size of those circles as you're waking your neck up. Gentle on the neck. And then reverse those circles. I hear lots of cracking when I do this. Coming back to center, and then let's lower our right ear to our right shoulder. Bring our chin down towards our right shoulder. Drop the chin towards your chest in the center. Bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Bring your chin towards your left shoulder. Returning your chin towards your chest and then rolling up to a tall spine. And now some body circles. We'll go both directions, so start whichever way you like. Rotating that spine. Changing directions with the body circles. Coming to stillness. And now let's make our way to all fours. You can roll over your knees if that's comfortable, or any way it's comfortable for you to get to all fours. Hands are spread on the mat with a slight grip. Your knees are under your hips. And let's do 5 cat and cows here. Your breath. You can do standard cat and cows, or yeah, let's do standard ones for the first 5. And then coming to stillness in your tabletop, extend your right foot back onto your toes into a runner's lunge here. Stretching out our calves a little bit, our hamstrings. You can rock forth, but back and forth a little bit. Stretching out those toes too. And then the next time you're forward and on your toes, pick up that right foot, cross it behind your left, bring your toes down to on the outside of your mat, and then look over your left shoulder at those right toes. Nice stretch in that side body. Bringing your head back to the center, lift that right leg, stretch that, put the toes down again and stretch a little bit more in that runner's lunge. And then coming back to all fours, do a cat and a cow here. Two. Coming back to the neutral tabletop, then extend the left leg back into a runner's lunge. Again, waking up the back of that leg, those toes, bottom of that foot. Coming to stillness. Raise the left leg, cross it over the right, toes to the floor. Look over your right shoulder at the toes of your left foot. Lift that. Bring your head back to the center. Lift that left foot. Stretch a little bit more. There's a lot more room here for me now. Come back to all fours. Do a cat and a cow. And then let's come into our first downward dog, pressing into our toes, raising our hips, knees are bent, pedal out your hamstrings, your feet. Settle your heels towards the floor. On an inhale, look forward to your hands and walk forward, tiny steps, coming into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Your knees are bent. Your belly's resting on your thighs. Inhale to a half lift. Spine straight, gaze down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to high mountain. Celtic weave into a forward fold. Your arms crossing at the front and you're folding into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up to high mountain. Exhale, Celtic weave into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweeping your arms up to high mountain. Exhale, chair pose, hands to heart center. And we're gonna do heaven touching earth. So inhale, straightening your legs, right palm to the ceiling, left palm down, big stretch. Exhale back to chair. Inhale, left arm high, right arm reaching towards the floor. Exhale, chair. Inhale, right. Exhale, chair. Inhale, left. Palm up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, right. Exhale, chair. Inhale, left. Diving that left hand down into a forward fold. Take 2 breaths here in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then trace up spleen. Your fingers come to the inside of your foot, along the inside of your foot, up the inside of your legs. Flare out at the hips, come up past the arm crease, and then back down to the side body and give it a little buzz there. Circle sweep your arms up, swan down into a forward fold, and then step back to a down dog. On your next inhale, come forward to plank. Drop your knees, come down to your belly, however you can, keeping the elbows close to your body. Going to do 3 baby cobras here. The tops of your feet are down, your legs are straight. When you're ready, inhaling, using your back muscles, bearing little weight in your hands. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale. Rest your forehead on your palms. Shimmy out your hips. Still the hips. Bring your palms back under your shoulders, pushing your weight up through all fours to a child's pose of your choice. Knees together, or bring your knees out wide, settling down into an extended child's pose. Feeling that nice space from your hips to your fingertips, the soft tissue under your arm. And if you need to get off, we've been practicing about 20 minutes. There'll be a few more minutes if you'd like to stay on, but if you need to leave, I'll leave you in child's pose. Hope this is a good begin again for your new day. On your next inhale, come back up to all fours. And do a cat and a cow. And now come back to a seated position. We're going to make our way onto our backs. So if you can roll over into a seated position and then grab your knees and we'll come back onto our backs, hugging the knees into your chest and rock a little bit side to side, feeling that spine on your mat. And then tee out your arms. Your knees are still in towards your chest. And we're moving into a side body twist. So let your knees come down towards the right, towards your mat on the right. If it's comfortable for your neck, look over your left arm. Enjoying a few breaths here in this twist. On your next inhale, look back towards the ceiling. Bring your knees to your chest and hug your knees in. Extend your arms out to a T, dropping your knees to the left. And if it's comfortable, look over that right shoulder. On your next inhale, bring your head back to the center, bring your knees back in, hug your knees, give them a big squeeze. Bring your chin, your forehead up towards your knees. Exhale, bringing your feet to the mat, close to your hips. Press your lower back into the mat. And then with a little tilt in the pelvis, come back to a more neutral position with your spine. One more time, lower back, press it into the mat. Give a tilt with your pelvis. And then bring your knees in and let's come into a happy baby. Reaching for the sides of your feet down, your knees down, pressing your feet into your hands. And then take a minute or two here for increasing your comfort in your happy baby. It might be extending your legs from side to side. Meeting in the center. And then bringing your feet down to the mat. Walking your feet wide on your mat, and let's do a little windshield wiper. Bring your arms out to a T, and let's windshield wiper our legs right, center, left, center with your own breath now, a few times back, right and left, pausing anywhere that you might need a little more time. Breathing into the pose and exhaling. Stretching, creating space on the inhale. Exhaling, enjoying the space you created. Meeting with knees towards the center. Walk your feet back into hip width and extend your right leg out. And then your left leg out, coming towards Shavasana. And bring your right palm to your forehead and put your left palm behind your head, right on the back of your head, and just your head is sandwiched between your hands. This is helping to calm triple warmer, having your palm over your forehead helps increase the blood flow to the prefrontal cortex. One more breath here. Release those holds and rub your palms together, creating heat. You know where we're going with this. We're going to put these warm palms over our eyes, the heels of our hands on our cheekbones, the fingertips, and our hairline, up in our hairline, covering the eyes with this warmth. This is a big relaxer for your eyeballs. And continue this hold as long as it feels good, and then just let your hands slide either onto your body or onto your mat. I'm putting one hand over heart center, the other hand on my belly. And enjoy a few minutes here in Shavasana. Begin deepening your inhales and your exhales. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bringing your hands overhead, coming into another good morning stretch. And then in your own time, in your own way, path, bring yourself to a seated position. Hands at heart center. Thank you for joining me today, for beginning again. I hope joy has found you on your mat. Om, shalom, shalom, shalom. May you have peace, peace, peace.